So 15 billion years ago, they say, we were completely one. We're just one mass of energy and matter, right? We know the story of the Big Bang. It's like we were all hugging together. To say that we're intimate would be an understatement. This was worse than sexual. Forgive me for saying that. We were so much in each other that they were inseparable. It's like all the potential of the universe, all of the possible matter and the different forms and the different experiences, all was condensed into one mass of energy. And then this exploded in every which direction, and started distancing it from certain parts of it were starting to distance from the other parts, and this kind of going farther and further away moved us to begin to take different forms and different shapes. Obviously, it took a long time until we came into being this. Perhaps this is the right story, but the spiritual story tells us exactly the same, that once we were one. We came from one source of life, and then forms began to take place. But I like the Big Bang because it gives us such an astonishing, almost a very erotic feeling. You see, it's like we are hugging each other. We were there. Do you remember? Seriously, do you remember? In a way, I'm not joking. It's not a manipulation. We remember. Our cells remember, and any physicist, any biologist would take for granted, too much for granted, the fact that we are just one matter. That we are basically sharing the truth of oneness in an undeniable way. So we may think like that intellectually, but we don't think of the implication. We are actually essentially one. And then explosion, because there is also a different wish, a different desire in us. And this desire is to individualize. You see, it's a desire for differentiation. Which means that there are two parts in us, two elements. One is oneness, and the other is otherness. On the one hand, we have a memory of our original unity, that we are not different at all. On the other hand, we have a drive in us to also separate, to be apart, to be different, to be not like you, but like me, and so on and so on. And this is the reason that when we meet, and when you meet anyone else in the world, there is a strange feeling in the air. Something that we do not really acknowledge, perhaps consciously, but it is there. And this seminar is all about beginning to awaken this. this feeling of don't I know you from somewhere? When we look into each other's eyes, there is a strange sense of familiarity. And this familiarity can make us even feel a bit awkward. Socially, we are meant to be individuals, but there is some sort of a strange intimacy that we don't know very much what to do with. On the other hand, and that's what scares us just the same, is this sense of otherness. There is something there that is over there, that we don't understand completely, that is in a way mysterious to us because it is incomprehensible. It's not, we cannot reach it. And this duality between sameness and otherness is actually what life is all about.